Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. About 1 hour ago, James Orengo, the Siaya senator, a very close ally of Raila Amolo Odinga, shared this through his Facebook account. Enjoyable Sunday afternoon in the coast with friends. And then from the photos, you can see himself, Orengo, Francis Atwoli, Raila Odinga, Abdul Sharif, and also Otiende Amolo. Yes. So because we are in a game of politics, there is a message this post is meant to achieve. Or even just looking at the post itself, you can just accurately predict and analyze what is happening behind the scene as of today. From this post, ladies and gentlemen, we know that the BBI appeals case just ended about 3 days ago. And then the verdict will be delivered this month, or rather not really this month, will be delivered on 20th of August, 2021. So, you know, these people being politicians, they cannot just sit and wait for the verdict. They must meet and strategize on what next. Should the court uphold the High Court decision, or should the appeals court overturn the High Court's decision? They must meet and strategize. And most likely, this is what they were trying to do. And the presence of Otiende Amolo and also James Orengo. These were the senior counsel, or rather the lead lawyers in the case. So from where they sit, being also senior lawyers, they might as well know the probability of them winning the case or not. So they might have just met Raila Amolo Odinga to brief him of exactly what happened and what are their options or probabilities of winning the case. And should the case go whichever way, then they might just have a fallback plan. That's most likely what these people might have discussed. And then secondly, the presence of Francis Atwoli also speaks volumes. You know, yesterday, Francis Atwoli met Msambweni, Member of Parliament, Faisal, and also Malindi MP, Aisha Jumwa. And then Atwoli is here again, meeting Raila Amolo Odinga and this team. There is a message that this photo is meant to achieve. The meeting between Atwoli yesterday and now Atwoli meeting Raila Amolo Odinga today, it sends a message, or rather something comes out clearly, that Atwoli, Francis Atwoli, might be acting as a negotiator between Raila's side and the renegade side. Atwoli might be on a mission to make sure that all the leaders from the coast are fully united behind Raila Amolo Odinga and behind the handshake. That's what the presence of Atwoli there sends. And then also, if you see Mvita, Member of Parliament, in that photo, or rather in that meeting, it also tells the future of ODM party in Mombasa or at the coast. Because as things stands right now, you know, in Mombasa, we have very, very strong candidates as I talk right now. We have Shabal, who is very, very strong, who decamped from Jubilee to ODM about some weeks ago. And then we also have this Mvita, Member of Parliament, also coming out to be having some political muscles. So it seems to appear that all top political leaders from Mombasa are all coalescing around Raila Amolo Odinga. And that sends a very strong signal and message that maybe in 2022, we might just have an ODM governor as the governor of Mombasa. And that tells a lot about the future of ODM, not only in Mombasa, but in the entire coast province at large. So it also shows that ODM party is still very vibrant and still very, very strong at the coast. And then finally, you are seeing these people, they are in a celebratory mood. And even Orengo is saying that enjoying with friends. It seems that maybe from where they sit, they know that things are good. Things are good. Orengo and his team, you know, the presence of Orengo, they are also Tindamolo. Those were the lead legal teams in the BBI case. So to see them now enjoying themselves, it means that things are good. Things are good. And them being senior lawyers, having looked at the case and their submission and the responses that they received, I think Orengo and Otiende Amolo might have already known, they might have already known the trajectory of the case. And they know that things might be on their side. And that's why you are seeing them celebrating. Because I strongly believe that if they had known that they had no chance of even winning that case alone to start with, then they could not really be having a lot of time celebrating. They could be panicking all over. You know, when things are bad, you know, when things are bad, the center cannot hold and people scatter. But when now you see them coming together to enjoy themselves and even to celebrate, they are celebrating at the coast. It simply means they have analyzed their chances of winning the case, and it's also very, very high. And on top of all that, you know, with or without BBI, these people seems to be strategizing post BBI, assuming the case goes their way or against their way. I think they might have also met here to strategize what next now, their plan B. Because now in politics, you must always be ahead of the rest. And that's exactly what this team is trying to do, ladies and gentlemen. So this one also reminds me yesterday, Raila made some statements there about jailing the corrupt individuals. And then William Ruto today has actually answered him. William Ruto has made it clear today that when he was making Raila Amolo Odinga the prime minister, the people had no problem with that. What is wrong now if William Ruto helps the people? That's William Ruto's response. So yesterday, Raila said that assuming he assumes power, he will arrest and jail all the corrupt politicians. And then today also, Kalonzo Musyoka has also hinted on the same thing. Kalonzo was in Machakos, and he also just asked the clerics in the church to also make sure that they don't condone corruption. Kalonzo has even given an example that he has been the vice president. But the kind of money being donated in our churches today, where is the money coming out from? So Kalonzo, in one way or the other, was also just trying to give weight to what Raila Amolo Odinga said yesterday in Mombasa. And William Ruto has just responded. So folks, I strongly believe that the talk of corruption has reached a fever notch high in this country. It has reached a place where now it seems as if now corruption is being normalized. You steal and you plunder public resources, and then you know nothing will be done to you. So from where I sit, the discussion Raila Amolo Odinga started yesterday in Mombasa, they should maintain that tempo. They should go on with that discussion. That's the right discussion we want in this country. They should maintain that. Let them not relax. That's what we want. Otherwise, folks, let me stop it there. But before I stop, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. I also kindly implore upon you to give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana.